Namaste, my friends. What I'm about to say may sound extreme at first, or even radical, because we've been programmed so deeply, generation after generation, that when someone shows you a different way to live, the mind goes, no, that's impossible. But please stay with me, because very few people discover this truth in their lifetime. And those who do live life the way human beings were naturally designed to live, with creativity, with action, with contribution, with inner freedom, and success without fear. So if you want to explore a way of living where fear of the future begins to disappear, this might be your turning point. So let's begin. The prison that we don't recognize is called time-bound reality. The most destructive, the most personally unproductive way to live is to live time-bound. So what is time-bound? It's when clocks, schedules, deadlines, and calendars become the dictators of our life. It's when you give your mind, you give your energy, your creativity, your life itself to someone else's cause, in exchange for hourly pay, job titles, stress, and stability. 9 to 5, lunch break at 12, dinner at 6, sleep at 11. Repeat. And nobody questions it because we've been born into it. But before clocks existed, before the factory bells, before the Industrial Revolution, people lived by natural time. Sunrise and sunset, hunger and rest, seasons and cycles. The rhythm of the body, not the rhythm of a machine. Your body was not built for precision time. It was built for cosmic time. But now, 99% of the world is controlled by this synthetic time. The only 1% live with actual freedom over their time. Whenever I speak about living outside the time-bound reality, people immediately panic. They ask, but what about the bills? What about responsibilities? What about debt? What about homelessness? Notice something? The mind jumps directly to the worst possible scenario. Why? Because the mind is trained to protect your prison, not to protect your liberation. We fear living limitless, but limitless is exactly what we dream of. We fear personal freedom, but personal freedom is exactly what we long for. So, here is the turning point. Why wait 40 years to retire and then hope for a limitless life? Why not design it from the beginning? Now, here's a rabbit hole that we're all in, because people believe that they cannot change because they have mortgages, they have bills, because they have debt, because they depend on employers, and they depend on a hierarchy, because they depend on institutions that could collapse any moment. But this reality is not fixed. It's a mental construct. And constructs can be changed. Once you start learning your natural abilities, what you are uniquely good at, and you nurture it with passion, you begin to step out of the time-bound reality. Because here's the truth. When you live inside the time-bound world, you are the least productive and the least fulfilled. When you live inside this natural rhythm of your body and mind, you become a powerhouse. So, what is this natural timing? Natural timing is the rhythm of your body that your body responds to when the sun rises. It wakes your energy naturally. When the sun sets, it prepares your body for rest. You eat when you're hungry, not when the clock tells you to. You create when inspiration flows, not when a manager commands it. You rest when your body needs it, not when the weekend arrives. This is how every being, every animal on earth lives, except humans. Humans decide that machines know better. But when you return to this natural timing, your productivity increases, your creativity expands, your stress level dissolves, your health improves, your life becomes meaningful. And now, this isn't laziness, this is alignment. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, your senses are naturally tuned toward action, toward creation, contribution, and success. And success is your default state. Failure is created by internal blockages, the rat holes, the snake holes, where your life energy drains. Those holes are negative beliefs, old memories, incompletions, doubts, fears, and conditioning. Krishna's advice is to fill the holes, and your natural flow becomes unstoppable. Now here's the part most people are not ready for. AI, artificial intelligence, is going to replace millions of jobs in the next decade, sooner. Corporations will not and cannot support everyone. The industrialist that you depend on today, and those shenanigans who you praise and make heroes of today, will not need you tomorrow. Yes, new jobs will be created, but far fewer than people imagine. If you don't step out of this time-bound reality now, the world, I'm afraid, will push you out later, and it will be painful. The new world will operate on a simple principle: self-interest plus personal gifts equals contribution. Self-interest plus your personal gifts equals contribution. Those who discover their natural abilities and create value will thrive. Those who cling to time-bound dependency will struggle. You see, not everyone is meant to be a capitalist entrepreneur. That path still depends on time, still depends on pressure and endless hustle. Instead, we need conscious creators, people who discover what they truly love. people who develop mastery in it, people who build something useful and share it with the world, people who keep their life small, flexible, and free, people who never become prisoners of their own creation. This is what the Vedas call swadharma, your natural path, your personal path. And here's the key. When you operate from your natural gifts, time disappears. You enter something called flow. You're not watching the clock. You're not dragging your mind. And you're alive. Remember what Krishna said. Krishna said that you are programmed by nature to succeed. He said that failure takes effort, and success is your natural state. You just have to remove the internal prison. Step out of the time-bound mindset and step into the world of natural timing, personal freedom, and conscious creation. So here's what I want to share with you. You were not born to be a clock puncher. You were not born to shrink, to fit into boxes, to beg for permission to live. You were built by nature, by consciousness itself, to create and to contribute, to express something only you can bring into this world. You're not meant to chase time, because time is meant to flow around you. And you don't need to quit your job tomorrow. You don't need to run away from your responsibilities. You don't need to become a monk. You just need to take one small step every day towards the life where your natural gifts guide you. Not fear, not deadlines, not programming from the society. Just one step. And please let this truth sink in. Your future is not something that you walk into. Your future is something you create from who you decide to be today. When you stop living like a time-bound machine and start living like a conscious human being, something beautiful starts happening. Your energy comes back. Your creativity wakes up. Your intuition sharpens. Your confidence rises. Your life stops feeling like a rat race and starts feeling like your own sacred path. And I want you to deeply know this. You are not stuck. You are exactly where you need to be. You're standing at the edge of a new way of living, a limitless way of living, a life aligned with your natural rhythm, your natural intelligence, your natural destiny. So, take a breath, place your hands on your heart and tell yourself, from today, I choose to live from possibility, not programming. Because you are powerful. You are designed for success. And your time, your real time, begins now. Namaste.